ever noticed the severed head in Goddess Kali's hand? Dark, lifeless, hair matted with blood, eyes frozen in terror. Most people look at Kali's rage, her tongue, her sword, but almost no one looks at the head she's holding. You'll find it everywhere, in paintings, in temple sculptures, in calendar art, in homes across India. Always the same image, Kali and a severed head. But whose head is it? And why did it have to be raised? This head belonged to a demon who believed he could never be defeated. His name was Raktabija, and this is a story that forced Kali to end him forever. Raktabija did not fight like other demons. He had no divine weapon, no impenetrable armor. His power was far more dangerous. Every time he was wounded, every drop of his blood that touched the earth gave birth to another Raktabija. Strike him once, there were two. Strike him again, there were four. The battlefield did not shrink, it multiplied. The gods attacked him with weapons, with fury, with force, and every attack proved him right. He returned again and again, because every battle confirmed what he already believed. I am invincible. I cannot be defeated. That is when Kali appeared. Not as beauty, not as mercy, but as intelligence. He understood something that the others did not. Raktabija was not surviving because of strength. He was surviving because of belief. As long as he believed he could return, he would. So Kali fought differently. As weapons struck, she drank every drop of blood before it could touch the ground. She devoured every copy before it could rise. For the first time, Raktabija stopped multiplying. For the first time, his certainty cracked. And then came the final moment. Kali did not imprison him. She did not restrain him. She did not leave his body behind. She severed his head and she raised it in her hand. So the next time you see Kali, don't look away from her hand. That head is not rage. It is not victory. It is ego. Raktabija believed one thing above all else. I am invincible. I cannot be defeated. Every time he was attacked, that belief proved itself true. He returned again and again and again. So Kali did not fight his body. She ended his belief. That is why she holds his head. Because ego does not die when it is challenged. It dies only when it is cut off. This image teaches one final truth. Anything that believes I cannot be defeated must be destroyed completely. That is why Kali's hand never opens. Stories like these remind us why it matters to know our culture. If you enjoyed watching the story, comment Jai Ma Kali and follow the Temple Girl for more secrets hidden in our Hinduism.